An Asian content creator got on this here internet wearing what can only be described as a Black American starter kit and decided to tell Black people that our money doesn't matter. Okay. According to him, Black people need Asian-owned businesses more than Asian-owned businesses need Black people. A boycott wouldn't move anything. The loss wouldn't register. Our dollars don't count. Now, this might just be me, but if I genuinely believed that somebody's money didn't matter, I don't think I'd spend my afternoon making a video about it. So naturally, I went looking at the history, because this conversation isn't really about just one video, right? The very second that Black people start talking economics, where our money goes, who profits from it, who builds wealth off our communities, people get uncomfortable. That same discomfort doesn't appear when other groups do the same thing. Every immigrant community that's come to this country has done it. Jewish, Chinese, Korean, Italian, Indian, Armenian, pooling resources, building businesses, keeping their money inside their communities for as long as possible. Nobody finds that controversial though. But what they fail to recognize is that we understood the same thing. We had to. After slavery, Black communities built banks, hospitals, insurance companies, schools, newspapers, whole business districts. The Greenwood neighborhood in Tulsa, Oklahoma had 191 businesses. It had 2 schools, a hospital, and a library, all by 1921. They called it Black Wall Street. But on May 31st, 1921, a white mob attacked it. 2 days of looting, burning, and shooting. But it's us, right? We're the problem. 35 square blocks destroyed. More than 1,200 Black homes, businesses, schools, and churches, y'all, burned to the ground. World War I era planes dropped bombs from the sky on the Greenwood neighborhood. The official death toll was 36. But we know the estimates were around 300 Black people killed, murdered. The survivors were rounded up and held in internment camps in their own city. They were issued identification cards and couldn't leave without permission from a white supervisor. Insurance companies refused every claim. They had something called a riot clause. Not a single Black resident ever received financial assistance to rebuild. So when somebody gets on the internet and tells Black people that our money doesn't matter, I automatically think they're a dumbass. A racist dumbass. Corporations spend billions chasing Black consumers. Political campaigns spend millions trying to reach Black voters. Entire industries are built around marketing to Black communities. Our money matters. It mattered enough to burn a city for it in 1921. It mattered enough to redline neighborhoods for the next 50 years. It matters enough that every quarter, somebody's profit and loss statement depends on us showing up. Apparently our money matters right up until we start talking about where we want to spend it. Then all of a sudden it doesn't. Right? Nobody's entitled to Black customers. We spend our money where we want. That's how markets work. That's how capitalism works. That's how every other community inside this country operates. The fact that this becomes a controversy every time Black people say it out loud tells me that this was never about money. It was about leverage. And this country has been comfortable with Black spending. It's Black leverage that's always made them nervous. But if you know anything about me, you know I love a good challenge. Shop Black. Spend with your people. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. We gonna show you better than we can tell you. Invest in Black businesses. Build the community. Y'all, we are overdue.
So the saga continues over the issue of the Asian boycott businesses, and it is not getting funny as the businesses are literally struggling. Not only are they struggling, you could find them on the streets fighting over the few Black customers who decided to come to patronize their businesses. And the Black community is saying, like they have been saying before, it is time to rebuild own Black businesses. There was Black power, there was Black economy until they were destabilized and frustrated by the white imperialists in the early 900s when they had independence from slavery, as it were. And so the Black people are calling upon each other to rebuild the infrastructure, the schools, the businesses, the banks, the Black Wall Street that they used to have. And the Asians are feeling uncomfortable. Like you're saying, it doesn't matter, but you're going on the social media to make videos about it. It really means that Black dollar matters. If you're coming across my YouTube channel, you're welcome. If you're a first-time subscriber, please do hit that notification button, do hit that subscription button so that when your dear brother uploads new content, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you for all returning old subscribers. Welcome to my YouTube channels. Let us dive right into the video.
Time when Black people wake up and become intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, as other humans are intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, then the black man will think like a black man, and he will feel for other black people. And this new thinking and feeling will cause black people to stick together. And then at that point, you'll have a situation where when you attack one black man, you are attacking all black men.
Hey, I'm Nana. I have bad news. We are closing.
It's 2 a.m. Thank you for those of you who ordered curry tonight. We've never been open late like this before, and I've been on my own fulfilling orders, and I'm really grateful for them. I'm going to keep this as short and sweet as possible. I had a discussion with my investor. Her name is Mom. And an hour ago, it was very apparent that I won't have any more money borrowing capability starting next week. I just borrowed another $4,500 to make payroll, and payroll has been sent. But if we don't somehow make at least $14,000 to $16,000 over the next 2 days, I will not have enough money to pay rent, and it's not enough. I have tax payments coming up. I have to make payroll next week organically, which will be the priority. And we will not be making enough this week to pay all of our bills next week, while not being able to get additional funding to supplement the shortfall. I think this is going to be the last weekend that we provide sushi service. I don't know what to do next week without an investor. So, I'm very sorry to make this announcement. I'm really proud of the food that we provide, and I hope you can try it this weekend, because I think this is the last weekend we're going to be able to.
Asian man who challenged all black people to boycott all Asian businesses. I'd like to say thank you. We haven't seen a level of unity and camaraderie this large since probably George Floyd. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know if black people would have ever gotten to this point where we all unified under one singular movement this way. Like, it is powerful. The Asian people are starting to feel the effects of what you have done. This is impacting your people more than it's impacting my people. We are uniting against this. You have destroyed Asian businesses. That's you. You did that. And I'd like to thank you for getting my people to work together on something like this. This means the world to me. And to the Asian people who are hurting because of the decisions and the words that this person has said, you know who to come for. He did this to you, not us. He said we don't want you guys, so we said okay.
Today I am out in the streets spreading the word of the boycott that is happening now, and letting people know that this ain't what we doing no more.
And while I sit under the dryer, this comment is right, because it's like, don't think of it as a boycott. No. That's too harsh of a word. Think of it as reciprocation, reciprocity, if you will, on that ass. This is how much you go to our businesses, so we're gonna go the same amount that you go to our, because I never see y'all in our businesses ever. So as much as you go to our businesses, we will go to yours, and it seems like y'all don't go. So reciprocity, babe. I like this comment.
Asian businesses in their communities and putting their black dollar into their own communities. I support that. I want to address a lot of the upper, middle, Ivy League educated East Asians that are getting on this app, improving once again that you are centering your own experience when you are addressing the situation, because ultimately anyone who has ever grown up as an Asian person in predominantly poor, black or white community, there's a bit of nuance to the situation. And what I'm seeing a lot of Asians from Cupertino, the Bay Area, Bellevue, Orange County, get on this app and recycle the same 3 talking points about addressing anti-blackness in the Asian community. We need to progress that conversation.
Typical words of Malcolm X: the black consciousness has risen, the black community is coming up together, and it's forming a formidable force. And in that day, every black man will look out for his brother. And that is what is happening in this Asian boycott. Even though the Asians are making threats and all that in terms of trying to revenge, I don't see how that is going to be possible when you have black power and black dollar, where the black community has over $1 trillion circulating annually within its environment. They have the bargaining chips right now. And so I want to know what your thoughts, your opinions are in the comment section. Let us get into the conversation. Please, if you're a new subscriber, please do hit the subscription button to help your brother move this channel open. The purpose is that at the end of the day, we'll be able to carry out some charity and community service among the localities where we live in. So see you in the next video, okay?